What is marriage? Who has the right to be married? And who has the power to make that decision? Those questions are at the center of a debate that is raging nationwide. From Florida to Massachusetts, from Michigan to Arizona to California, protesters on both sides of the gay marriage fight make their voices heard. Voters in 11 states, including Florida, decided last Tuesday to make marriage a union between a man and a woman exclusively. Tonight, CBS 4's Joan Murray reports on the emotional battle that has both sides fighting for the right to protect happily ever after.
2, 4, 6, 8, the state should not discriminate.
They carried a rainbow banner throughout the streets of Fort Lauderdale.
Do you promise to work for marriage equality under the law?
And on Miami Beach, they chanted and carried signs on the sidewalk. In South Florida and throughout the country, protesters called for repealing Florida's Amendment 2 and other laws nationwide that ban marriage equality.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, homophobia's got to go!
I just have many gay friends and relatives and people that I know, and I want them to have the right to have the kind of life that they want.
The state of Florida will lose out on tourist revenue, and hate is just too high a price to pay.
This couple was married in California, now says they're living in limbo.
We were married under the law. Now they've amended the Constitution of California, and constitutions are built to protect people, not to eliminate people's rights.
We're not ready to get married, but when we are, we want to.
I think we all are created underneath God's universe, and for us to be unable to have the equal rights that everyone else does, you know, it's a shame.
Shame on two! Shame on two!
Organizers of this march compare it to the civil rights movement of the 60s. They say they want the same rights as every American.
We got to repeal it. We got to turn it around, people. Turn it around. So shame on you, number 2. Shame on you, number 2.
Until it's repealed, these protesters say their voices will not be silenced. In Fort Lauderdale, Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.